Hey y'all, welcome back to Krista's Kitchen. So today for lunch we're going to try a new recipe called creamy butternut squash pasta. It's got some butternut squash, obviously, some pasta and spinach, but right now we have our butternut squash that we've peeled and diced up, and it's roasting in the oven at 400 for about 30 minutes. Once that's all done, we'll build the rest of the pasta together. Hopefully this is a really good recipe because it is super pretty and really screams fall with the colors that's in it. And it's really simple looking. So we're going to move over to the stove and see how to put it all together. Okay y'all, so we're going to make our cream sauce down in our pan. We still have some of the fat from our pork that we cooked, and we're just going to leave that be in there. I'm going to add in about 2 tablespoons worth of minced garlic. Let's do about 1.5 tablespoons. I'm going to add some of the juice with it too. There we go. We're just going to cook that for a few minutes with about 6 ounces of spinach just to wilt it down. Moving some spinach. Okay, and just like that, maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and our spinach is completely wilted down. Now you can pull the stems out if you don't like those, but I don't mind them in mine. So we're going to add in a cup of heavy cream, and we just want to bring this up to a pretty good rolling simmer. I don't want it boiling so much, but a pretty good simmer. And let's go ahead and add in our seasoning at this point. So I'm going to do about 1/2 teaspoon of salt. We may need to add more because we're using just ground pork, whereas this recipe calls for some sausage. I've just found that Michael hasn't really been liking the Italian sausage, so I'm trying something similar but without the same flavor. Also going to go ahead and add in about 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, just because we're missing. Let's start with that 1/2 teaspoon because that looks pretty good. Because we're missing the flavors that the Italian sausage would give. So we want to still add in some of that seasoning. Okay y'all, so I turned the heat down to low, and I'm going to add in 1/3 cup of Parmesan cheese. And just mix that all around and let it get melted in. And that's it. We're going to toss back in our cooked ground pork. You need about 1/2 pound for this. I did cook the full pound, and I'm just going to save the other half for something later. Let's toss in our butternut squash. We've got 2 cups of butternut squash that we roasted in the oven at 400 for 35 minutes. The recipe said 30, but I found that some of my pieces still needed a few minutes longer, and it may be because of the size. And I have a little bit more than 2 cups. I'm okay with that. Okay. At this point, I'm splashing. At this point, I'm going to toss in my ground pork. I'm going to do about 1/2 of it. Okay, y'all. So everything should be heated back through. Now we're going to toss in our 6 ounces of pasta. We're just going to toss it all together and then serve it up. So we'll taste test and see how it turned out. It's very pretty. Okay y'all, so our creamy butternut squash pasta is all finished. It is yummy. I ended up adding an extra 1/2 teaspoon of seasoned salt and another about 1/2 teaspoon of Italian seasoning to this to get those flavors. If you're using the Italian sausage, I think you'll be fine as far as flavors go, but we needed just a little bit more than what we had already added. And it turned out wonderful. You've got the beautiful fall colors. I used to not be a fan of butternut squash at all, and I thought I didn't like it, but that's because I just don't like butternut squash soup. But as it roasted, it is deliciously amazing. And it works really well like this, a creamy pasta, and the colors just scream fall. But, very easy. A very easy lunch to make, or even dinner if you want. It's not exactly quick, but it doesn't take a long time, just small individual parts. But I'll list all the ingredients as it ended up in the description box if you want to give it a try. Remember, if you use the Italian sausage, leave out the seasonings and kind of add the salt in the end depending on what you need. Sausage varies in intensity of how much salt is in it, so just be cautious with it. But yummy, and definitely the colors scream fall. So hopefully you'll give it a try and let us know what you think. We'll see y'all next time. Bye. Braum, stop while we're going to look at Christmas lights tonight. This is their new Gingerbread Spiced Crumb Sundae. I don't know. Yummy. Sissy, what'd you get?
I got mint chocolate chip always.
Always. Thatcher, what'd you get?
Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate, and it's one of our new favorites, isn't it? Yummy. We're so excited. Can you see they're ready? Thatcher's antlers and lights, and Eleanor's headband. Oh, so pretty. We're ready to have fun, huh?
Yes, amazing.
We'll see you later.
It says North Pole. We're at the North Pole? Yes. We're at the North Pole. We're at the North Pole. We drove to the North Pole, Mommy. This is the North Pole. Look, Sasha, look up.